So this is our first experiment on making the spring for the jumbo clothespin. This is a 1/2 inch outside diameter copper pipe available at most plumbing stores and big box stores. We bought a 50-foot roll, so we did an experiment wrapping it around just a standard 3.5 inch pipe, and seems to work quite well. We'll have to sand the wood a little bit more to make it fit a little bit better, but you'll get the idea. So a quick calculation, we figured out that it was about 16 linear feet of copper pipe. So we're straightening it out. That's how easy it is to roll this stuff. And it's best that it is as straight as possible. So we've got 2 halves of the spring made. Unfortunately, we couldn't do it in one piece. The pipe started to kink, and that didn't look right. So what we're going to do now is where the 2 are together, we just kind of measured, and right where the felt marker is, we're going to see if we can't join it there with another piece of pipe on the inside just to keep it in place. And then we'll spread the coils to look a little bit more consistent. So we devised a little coupler out of some 1/2 inch inside dimension tube, and we're going to solder that just to tack it in place, and then we'll spread the coils to make them a little bit more even. Alright, so we've got the coil soldered together, tacked. We'll give it a little bit of a polish eventually, clean up that older pipe to look like new. And you will hardly see that because that'll be on the up inside of the coil. So now we're going to spread the coils to be a little bit more even and fit the log. And so that's the next step. Alright, so I think the coil looks pretty good. You can see the joint in there, but we're going to sand that down and polish it up a bit before we assemble the whole thing. But otherwise, I think the spring's coming together nicely. It actually looks like a real clothespin. So you can tell that the log was a bit green when we milled it. You could hear it crack as it's drying out, but gives it a bit of character. Giant clothespin is done. The boy wonder has decided not to finish the unit, so it's done as is. The spring turned out nice. We could not figure out how to make it bend around the corner, so we used some PEX corners and a PEX end plug, and that looks all right. But I think overall, fun project. Well, that concludes the giant clothespin project. Took a log out of the forest and turned it into something unique. We hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, we would love it if you would subscribe, like, and share, and join us again for another video coming soon. Thanks for watching.